Hello and welcome to the new channel, the Father Wisdom and Santa Claus channel. That's right, yeah. You can call me Father Christmas, which most people call me, and you can call my brother Father Wisdom. That's right, Father Wisdom. We will come in here live. I'll be here live until Christmas. I'll be saying ho ho ho, Merry Christmas to you. And I want you to join me. I want you to come in and tell me questions in. I also have membership for Patreon. Put it up the top later on, like you see it. And you can have a join the Patreon and follow us and support us. It's a new channel. There's a lot of new things that we're doing this year. But because of the way the world is at the moment, Santa's not too hard like normal. Bring all the good boys, all the good girls presents. Give them all their presents. Make sure everybody's happy this Christmas. Give big shout outs to you. Hello, cheerio, names, addresses, whatever you want to give us, we shout them out, right? Okay. But we're here for a reason, and we're here for a big reason this year. And the big reason is education. That's what it's about. Education. It's about Liam, who's my brother. He's coming on, and he's going to be doing certain live broadcasts from his studio like this, yeah. And then we've got Peekadoo. She comes from outer space. She's come down here, and she's also going to be coming on doing broadcasts. Sometimes we're going to be doing two people. Yeah, you didn't know it was more than one. You did. Did you think Father Christmas just Santa Claus? Father Christmas, that was it. No. Aye, my brother, Father Wisman, he's the one that wrote the book of time. Yeah. And I'm the one that lost the content. And what he's here for now is to find the contents for the book of time. Now you're going to have to follow the stories, you're going to have to look at the cartoons, and you're going to have to do the reading and the writing and investigating and finding out what it's all about. But I'm sure some people out there have heard about it because we've got quite a few channels it's on. So have a look about, see what you can find. Check this channel, you see it. Become a Wisdom Ranger. Go to our Patreon page, Father Wisdom, Patreon. As I say, the link will be coming in here soon. Just waiting for the link to go up the top there. And when the link's up there, I'm going to leave it up there all the way through the video. And then you'll be able to see. Right. So that's basically that. That's what we're doing. That's why we're here. That's why Santa's here. And he's going to be here every day. And he's going to be here until the day before Christmas, which is the 24th. He may come the 25th and do some special shout outs. He might do that on the 25th. He's making arrangements because he may be tired because it's late. Fly all the way and drop the presents all around the world. And dropping presents around the world, it's not an easy thing. Especially when you couple of cookies. Just make sure you get some cookies. I'll be happy with the cookies. I'll eat the cookies. And I'll eat you some milk. Because I'll drink most of it. And I'll often leave you a brilliant present. For one of the best presents you get this Christmas, it'll come straight with Santa Claus. But if you become a Wisdom Ranger, we got certificates to give out. We got prizes all year round. That's right, you heard me. You have to find the missing words, you have to find the missing letters, you have to let it dance, you have to let you're going to have email addresses straight to Father S. But he's changed that. I asked him why he changed it, and he told me. He says, well, do you know something? I've been here a few years now, he says. He says, and I became a voiceover actor. So he does voiceovers, and I become an actor. Okay, fair enough. And I usually like the name just Father Wisdom. But everybody tells me I'm fabulous. Right. So what I done was I set my own email address up as fabulousfatherwisdom@gmail.com. So if you want to talk to Father Wisdom, send him an email and he'll be able to talk to you. And he'll be able to tell you what the book of life's about. It's the book of time. I don't know why I say book of life, but just bad habits of life. Anyway, I want you to check out the book of time and I want to welcome you to my page. This is the first of my page. Read the stories. Don't bugger around. Read the stories. Teach us how to count properly. Any dancing you can do the dancing. There's lots and lots and lots of things to do there. And when you hear the Karamori music, that's right, the Karamori music, you put your hands in your ears like that, and you do the Karamori shuffle. The Karamori shuffle. That's right, that's the Karamori. You just shuffle like that, and you shuffle forward and backwards. Or you can shuffle from side to side. Or you can do that shuffle, you see? So you make it up yourself anyway. That's the Karamori shuffle. But the reason you put your hands in your ears, because it's the most horrible music you ever hear in your life. And you're going to be finding it on my channel. That's right, the most horrible music in your life is going to be on my channel. And then we'll see what kind of dances you can do to that music. And we'll post them. Now we have rules. We have big rules. Rule number 1. If you become a Wisdom Ranger, which is from 10-year-old to 0, if you're above 10, you can't be a Wisdom Ranger, but you can help. But if you become a send in things, then our only rule for that is all covered. We see the eyes, and that's it. We don't see the rest. You can have what's called a Wisdom Ranger mask. Cover everything. Dancing. If you like the dancing, Karamori music, and you do a dance to Karamori music, and then you can send it into us. A minute long. No any longer than a minute. A minute or below, but no longer. And then what we'll do is we'll make you a Wisdom Ranger, and we'll make sure that you get your prizes and things like this. And then we'll put your music out here on YouTube. And we'll put you in our storyline. And we'll put you in the book of time. And we need a name. And we need an age. Now, all we need is a name. So it's Joyce, age 4, from whatever city. City. It was whatever country, but it's now whatever city. Because we don't want everybody to know who you are, you know. And we also need shout outs. So if you want live shout outs to your grandma, your grandpa, because you can't go and visit your grandma and your grandpa, and you're going to be on the book of time, well, what's going to happen there is you're going to get your bit shown, and then they can come and look at it anytime they want. But they can also hook up and come onto YouTube, onto the channel, and they can sit and they can watch what's going on, and they can comment if they want, if it's live. And that's how we do that. Allow people to visit, and we can say, hi, Jennifer says she loves you, and she's sending you all the wishes at Christmas, and she can't wait to see you again, and she knows it's frustrating where you are, so she's going to wait, but she loves you, and big kisses, you know. And we can do wedding ones if you're getting married. Janice and James are getting married at the weekend. Happy Christmas, Father Christmas, and also I hope everything goes well on your wedding day. See? Then we can do engagements, we can do birthdays, and you just have to join at Patreon, Father Wisdom, and I'm waiting on a link. As soon as that link comes, up it goes. Hopefully the link will be up in a couple of minutes, because the person that's doing the link isn't here, and he's got to go find the link. He's on another plate and getting us out, and we've been working very hard on it. Yeah. Now, let's tell you what we're going to be doing on this site, because You're not going to join me here and be bored and say, oh, I've just joined Sam Father Christmas and he's so boring. He's just sitting there going, oh, oh, oh. I've got a message for you, Michael. Got a message for you. Yeah. I just want to send what is that for Christmas out to you. Oh, no, 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 no. This Father Christmas doesn't do that way. No, 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 no. It's going to be Michael. It's nice to see you again. Boy this year because your mummy and your daddy told me you were a good boy. And I'm going to send not just my love out to you, but I'm going to send you a very, very special sticker. That's right. And the sticker's going to come to you by electronic mail. That's the way your sticker's going to come to you. And it's going to come to you, Master Michael. And then we're going to do the ones like, this is the old Santa. Oh, dearie me. Oh, Jackie, you've just won our prize draw. And our prize draw is going to come out to you very soon. Yeah. We're going to send you a prize draw. So I hope you're happy. No, we don't do it that way. This is the way we do it. Oh, Jackie, we're going to send you a present because you just won a lucky draw. We're going to send it in the airmail and it's going to get to you in the air. What a new Santa. It's up to you. Tell me what you think. Tell me what Santa you'd like to see. And here we go. I'm just going to put the link up the top. So is it pin? I think it's called pin. I think it says pin the link. Make the link go to the top. There you go. I'm going to pin. That's what I'm doing. I'm pinning a message to you. Now, if you become a ranger and you join the pin at the top, what you'll get for that is you'll get live extras. So you'll be able to come in live and you'll be able to pin your name at the top. Then the next person can pin their name at the top. And you will get live shout outs. Now, when you go there and you follow our links, you will get email addresses for each one of us. So you have an email address for each member of the team. So if you want to write to one of the members of the team, you can do this. Now, the members of the team will not email you back because the amount of time it takes to sit there and email people. Oh, Charlie was emailing that person. Oh, emailing that person. Oh, emailing that person. And at the same time, we've still got to find contents for the Book of Time, which is very important that we get these contents for the Book of Time. And you'll have to understand the Book of Time as it goes along because we need your help, right? So what will happen is once a month, that's once every 4 weeks, we'll have what we call a question and guidance, not a question and answer, a questions and guidance live show. Now, a question and guidance is you give us the question. Oh, dearie me, my dear. You give us the questions, and what we will do, we will give you the answers, and we will guide you where to go next and what to do next. You see? And you will also be able to find out on a question and guidance time when the next story's been put out. Yes, because we try and put a story out once or twice a week. Yeah. There's not guarantees on the stories group once, twice a week. And also, you can also ask what member you want to do. So in other words, if you want to meet a member that's Pinky Brew, which is my brother, he's my older brother, by the way. But anyway, Father Wisdom, he's here. And Pinky Brew has come down and she's put her bag with 4 eggs, the magic eggs, which you find out all about. And if you can send in some names at the moment and names that you would like to call the eggs, and we could put them in a name selection box so that when the eggs are ready, we can give each egg a name. And then that's another thing. See, so there's a lot of things to learn about what we're doing. And it's not easy, but it's because all the stories have got missing words and missing letters, and you know, because our writer is dyslexic. So dyslexic writers write different from non-dyslexic writers. But our writer just happens to be dyslexic, and no one wants to say to him, "Oh, Nigel, you've missed an A, you've missed a C, you've missed..." So no one tells him because he feels good, because he can read it. And anyone else that's dyslexic can also read it. But sometimes people that ain't dyslexic have trouble reading it. So any mistakes, which I'm not too sure, just ask if you can go through it again and read it and fix the mistakes. Well, there's missing letters. Then there's missing numbers and drawings. The list goes on and on and on. But it's very hard to find all this missing things. So this is where the Wisdom Rangers come in. Without the Wisdom Rangers, we cannot finish the book of time. And sometimes the stories are not as good as they could be. So in other words, they could be better. So we need Wisdom Rangers that have got brains. Wisdom Rangers that can do the shuffle, just sitting down and doing the shuffle. We need schools, because that's where teachers come to teach people. And we need nursery schools, because that's the little ones get taught. And we need little clips, little videos, and in return, we will send back different awards, different badges, different toys, different everything. You'll find out as it goes along what's getting sent back, yeah? And that's really what we're about, education. And what about you educating us while we educate you? So it works 2 ways. We'll give you an idea, you feed us back the rest. And we will put it out there, and we will come. And we will come and visit you at schools when we're allowed to, and it needs to be opened, and you need someone to come because the children want to come and you think we're the right people. We'll come and help you, open your place. We'll come and visit. And then it's sometimes very, very rare, but then sometimes we might even knock on your door. That's right, because you might be a big surprise winner. And you can't get a surprise without being surprised. That's it. So when you win something from us, it's always going to be a surprise. So no one, except for your mum and daddy, by the way, is going to know that you guys comes to your door and it's delivered to the master of the house, which will be you, or the mistress master of the house, which means the lady of the house, which will be you. and it will be your name, not your mummy and daddy's on the letter. You understand? So you're going to get surprises and you're going to get these kind of things off us. You just join the club and we just keep going. When you first join the club, I'll tell you how it works. I thank you for joining. But that comes after 2 months. When it's time to sort it and put it all together and then get it to you. So it takes about 2 months to get your first one. Once your first one's with you, you'll then get surprises here, there and everywhere. And you'll get tasks to do. So the task will be direct to you. It won't be that guy's task, that guy's task. These are all about different tasks. And it all goes with ages. If you're a school, yeah, schools are good. Because Mrs. Molly, yeah, that's right. Yep, that was Mrs. Molly. Mrs. Molly had a dolly who was sick. That's right, that's the one. And then she took it to a doctor to get it quick. And the doctor came with his bag in his hat. And then he went and knocked on that door with a rat-a-tat-tat. Mrs. Polly, oh dearie me, and says, look what have I done? And the doctor says, don't worry, give him some, not rum, some, that was right, tablets. They'll make him better. That's why she gave him tablets. And then Dolly was all better again. Now, that was what Mrs. Polly done. So Mrs. Polly was a wisdom ranger. Ha ha! We never knew that. So we had to give Mrs. Polly a surprise present, you see. And it was hard to think, what would you buy Mrs. Polly, who has a dolly, who was sick? We can't work it out. So we think, I know, Mrs. Polly, dolly, is sick. So she'd be in a hospital and she would get treated and looked after in a hospital. And because her dolly is a baby dolly, when she has to leave the hospital, she needs a baby carrier so she can put in the car and go home. Because Mrs. Polly didn't have one of them. So what do we do? Rudolph, aye. Do we have any baby carriers there that take babies over to hospitals? Oh yes, we have brand new deluxe ones. There's a present. Straight out that present goes. Mrs. Polly, the baby home safely, hospital, and the dolly who is quick. That's right, yeah. So you hear silly things like that from me because I can't think of anything else to say. So I just say anything, yeah. But we're definitely welcome you to this channel. Thank you for coming to this channel. Check that description up there, follow it. It tells you where you've got to go, yeah. Make sure you work out what you want and everything else. We may change some of the tab because the new channel makes it different from the last channel, yeah. So just so you know that get a couple of wee things to do so that if you're going to before we've done them, just keep checking just in case to make sure that it's the way you want it to be. And after Christmas, Father Wisdom will be coming live. The Father Wisdom, you're going to find out who he is within the next month or two. Peekaboo, well, the way the world is at the moment, no one seems to know how Peekaboo is going to come on. So Peekaboo is going to be coming live as well. And you'll be able to talk to Peekaboo, you'll be able to talk to Father Wisdom, and you'll also be able to talk to me. Because, as I say to you, I was out one night with Rudolph around about 365 years ago. And there was no such a thing as street lights, cars, and the houses didn't have lights inside them. And There was lots of chimneys, but it was all dark. But Rudolph had the biggest, bright, shiniest nose you'd ever seen in your life. And I was eating my cookies. You know I like cookies. And I had lots of cookies. Some milk. Oh, these cookies are good. And I could see Rudolph. And he goes to me and says, ha, 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 ha. That means, Santa, can I have a cookie? Rudolph, you don't eat cookies, you eat oats. I want to try the cookies. But Rudolph, you don't eat cookies. You don't know what cookies might do to you. Rudolph, I know the cookies are good for me. I'm eating the cookies. I eat cookies every year. I actually eat cookies every day. I eat cookies every year. And you want my last 6 cookies? Is that what you're telling me? Anyway, I gave Rudolph 2 cookies. Try that. And Rudolph was all happy. And it was strange because all of a sudden, his nose, wow, it shines so brightly that when you looked at it, you had to put sunglasses on. It just shined everywhere. And I said to myself, wow, I'm going to give Rudolph a lot more cookies. Because if I give Rudolph cookies, it's going to be daylight when he's flying at night time and I can see everything. Anyway, that year, I had just moved into my new house and I'd just taken the job to be Santa Claus from the green Santa Claus. I don't know if you know about the green Santa Claus. Well, the green Santa Claus was the Santa Claus before me. And I took the job off him and I got the job as Santa Claus. That was in, it was 1865. It was just after the Civil War in America when the first Santa Claus that was ever published went to the front line during the Civil War and gave presents to the troops. And someone wrote it down and drew a picture of the first Santa Claus, first time they'd seen him. But Santa Claus had been there before then. But this is when I had to come in because Santa Claus had been there before, had been seen by an adult, so someone older than 10. And you can't be Santa Claus once grown-ups see you. You have to be seen by the grown-ups. But anyone under 10 can see Santa Claus. Right? So when they say, oh, there's Santa Claus up in the sky, and you see a star, and the adults go, oh, it's just a star. What do you mean it's just a star? That's Santa Claus. No, it's just a star. Oh, that's really Santa Claus. Yeah, it's not a shooting star. No. They just make that up because they don't know that you can see the real Santa Claus, you see. And it's the same when I'm shopping. When you go shopping, I have a magic cloak. And I put that cloak on me, and everybody thinks I'm just a normal, like everyone else, going about shopping. They don't see the red, they don't see the beard, they see nothing. But when you're under 10, sometimes you see me in a shop. Aha. And sometimes you give me a funny look. You go, that's Santa. You know when your mummy and your daddy and everyone looks around, they don't see no Santa because their imagination has gone away. It's not there anymore. The imagination is different. Whereas your imagination, it's all there. And you need your imagination to be a wisdom ranger. You need to be good, that's one thing. And you need to be better than you were last year. And then next year, you have to be better than you were this year. So it's all about learning how to be good. We don't like bad people because bad people, they don't go anywhere. They just stay in one place. Whereas good people climb up the ladder. All the way to the ladder of success. That's right. And that's what we want. So it's all about education and it's all about teaching you how to be one big family. That's right, one big family, and to work together and to understand each other. But it's also all about understanding the children. When the children say something and you're not sure what it meant, oh dearie me, my children said that to me, and I thought it meant something else. But watching what we're doing here, I've realised that that person and their child is the same, that person and their child is the same, and I thought it was just my child that way, and I didn't know how to cope with it. I do. So any help is always wanted, always good to pass on information to other people that might help them. So that's another thing we want to try and do is help each other because the world is too short not to have that help. Anyway, I'm going to have to go now. So you've got an idea what the channel's about. And remember, it's fabulous Father Wisdom now. Not just Father Wisdom, but fabulous. And if you call him that, he'll like it. But if you're his friend and you're a Wisdom Ranger, you're allowed to call him FW. That's right. So you can type in, "Hi FW, I'm a Wisdom Ranger. My name's Jonathan." And when he sees that, he'll be able to go, "Hello Jonathan, nice to see you. Come inside." And then he'll talk to you. And that goes for me. If I see a Wisdom Ranger, and I know you're a Wisdom Ranger, I'll holler you. Hi, I'll give you a thumbs up. I won't do it every time because sometimes I'm too busy and we don't see it and it goes too fast. You know, sometimes the writing goes so fast that you can't even watch it. And you think, how am I supposed to talk to someone? Especially if I can't see it in the first place. So I have a monitor and he'll be monitoring what's going on. And if he sees a special message, he'll put it up top. And you'll be up at the top for a couple of seconds. And if I don't get to see it, the monitor will put your name in there because that's what the monitor does. Yeah. So follow the channel, get involved. Let's build this channel up. Let's see if we can get 50,000 viewers by Christmas. Let's see how that works. And let's see if we can press the subscribe button. And I think there's something, a bell or something, ding the bell. But most of all for us, we need a comment. Leave us a comment. What you like at Christmas, what you like to do, who you'd like to shout out. If we've not missed you, it's in the comments, we can do something. How you'd like the storyline to go. What would you think would be the next best story for it? Have you found any of those words and what pages were they on and who are they? Have you done any paintings for us? What you could show them and then send them in, but don't show us your face. That's all we ask. And what age are you? What country are you from? There's a lot of rules and a lot of things to follow, but I'm 100% sure that you can do it all because you're a Wisdom Ranger and you are going to get your Wisdom Ranger badges and your Wisdom Ranger stickers, and then you're going to get your bronze certificate for your all, your silver certificate for your all, and your gold certificate for your all. And if you're a school, a school or a nursery, what you get is a special award. And it comes, look what award this size. That's for your wall, for your home, yeah. A big poster award, yeah. This is big. But on that poster award, you need to tell us how many people involved so that you can put all the names on it. And that can go up in your classroom or your school somewhere where people can see it. Then every Wisdom Ranger in your classroom, that's right, they're Wisdom Rangers because they helped us, they will get an award with their own names. Sometimes you'll get signed awards, very special signed awards, one of the team. But this isn't all the time. But sometimes you'll get signed awards, yeah? Then you get some presents. Not all the time, but you'll get presents. And these presents could be anything. We don't know what the presents are going to be because we ain't choose them yet. So you can tell us what presents you like. What did you not get this Christmas, but you want next year? What you want before Christmas if you can get it? And who knows? So the magic might happen. You might get a surprise, surprise, surprise. So, surprise, surprise, surprise comes to you or comes to someone when the computer drawer decides it's having a computer draw. Yeah, it could be any time. It could be any time. Now, it's normally after the first 100 Patreon supporters. Yeah, and then it could be after the next 100 more to make 200. But when the draw comes, the whole 200 will be in the draw. You see? So it might be 2 prizes, it might be 3, I don't know. And it'll just continue. And the prizes will be once a month. So we have to look at how we're doing the prizes. And as I said, we need to know what you want. Now, could you imagine me? Oh, I've just won a draw. I wonder what I'm getting. Well, who are you and what are you? Well, I'm a boy. I'm 5 years old. And I've won a surprise draw. Oh, dear me. They might send me, I don't know, a whole complete car set, electric cars, or they might send me, oh, I don't know. But they might send me something else, like a football kit with all football stuff. They might send me fishing equipment, all the fishing stuff, the latest, the ones I want. Or they might send me something else. So you think they're going, wow, this is what I want, this is what I get. And up turns a complete Barbie set. That's right, a Barbie set. And you look at your Barbie set because it's a surprise. And you think to yourself, I don't want this. I don't play with Barbie sets. I can get it to my sister. But I won the prize. I wanted something for myself. But you sent me a Barbie set. So all you can do with your Barbie set is give your sister it. Now that's no good. That's no good to us sending you a Barbie set just to give to your sister because you done something that was good. So you imagine that happening to you. You wouldn't like it. And you imagine being a girl now. And what do we get? We get you a whole set of dolls and all the prams and all the stuff, all the toys, and you love it. Oh, we might send you a collection of dresses, 4 or 5 dresses or something off at your size, and you like them as well. We might send you pretend hair, dressing, makeup stuff, and it's what you like, and you like it. Then we might send you a rugby ball. A rugby ball? I'm a girl. I want a rugby ball. I don't play rugby. What am I going to do with this? And you might give that to your brother. And your brother's happy because he's got a rugby ball. Just like the other girl got the present of her brother. So the girl and the boy, who didn't win nothing, are so happy they've got the presents back. And the one that done all the work, done everything, have got nothing. So that's not what we want to do. We want to know what's the presents that you like. So that when we do send you a present, be it a drum kit, be it whatever, then it's what you are wanting at the moment. So we'll ask that question. We'll ask your mummy and daddy that question so your mummy and daddy can tell us, because what you've got to remember is it's a surprise. And I can't ask you to that question. So you can tell us what surprise you want and give us an idea. But your mummy and daddy, you can tell them. And then when you go to bed at night, you can have dreams. And this is how we know what you want, because everybody has dreams. If we get the good thoughts and we put them in the thought machine, and it tells us all about you. So it tells us what you want. And it also tells us where you live. It gives me your postcode, your door number, all this stuff, yeah? That way we can send to you by writing to you and saying, Master Stuart, age 5. We don't put age in there. We just put Master Stuart at NW9 2XT. House number 45. So you put 45 in, don't know your postcode, and the first man to get it, get his sat nav, put it in, pum, take him straight to the door. Pushed. Deliver. Well, that way, we just need your door number and your postcode. But it's good to put the address in, but door number, postcode, guarantees you'll get your delivery. Yeah? And we just need to know. And we're talking about Wisdom Ranger. And also the master of the house, also Wisdom Ranger. Now, if you're over 10, you can actually join and help the Wisdom Rangers, but you can't become a Wisdom Ranger. That's the only problem, isn't it? You can't become a Wisdom Ranger, right? But what you could become, which is a bit different here now, is you could become a Wisdom Guider. That's right, a Wisdom. So, 101, that's right. And what Wisdom Guiders do is they guide the Wisdom Rangers into a good life. In other words, if a Wisdom Ranger's doing something and they're not sure about it, the Wisdom Guider is allowed to come and help them do what they're doing before they send it in to the book of time. But what they're not allowed to do is finish it for them, because the Wisdom Rangers have got to learn how to do it themselves. So the Wisdom Guiders will show them how to do things and help them. But when they send it in to us, it can only be the Wisdom Rangers that send it in. But you can also say, I had 4 Wisdom Guiders help me. My mummy, my daddy, my Auntie Sophie, and whoever else the 4th one was. Then we know, wow, got some Wisdom Guiders out there. We're going to put the Wisdom Guiders in the lucky draw. Then when we have a Wisdom Guider lucky draw, which is different from surprise, surprise, because the Wisdom Guider lucky draw is a thank you for helping, right? So it's different. We then contact the Wisdom Guider and we allow them to choose from 10 different prizes. That's right. And we allow them to choose what prize they would like, because they have helped the Wisdom Ranger by educating and showing them the right track to go, the right place to go, where they don't get no more trouble, where they go the right way. Because the Wisdom Guiders are what I say, they're guiding, they're helping, they're making a better life for the Wisdom Rangers. And the Wisdom Rangers are learning everything, and the guiders already know this, because the guiders are already old enough and been through this, and they teach them. There might be Wisdom Rangers at 10, 9, and they're not fantastic at spelling. They miss words, or they teach. So the Wisdom Guiders that know these words and know all this, they can actually sit with them, teach them a story. They can write the whole story and they can change it if they want, as long as it goes in the same kind of storyline. Then they can send it to Father Wisdom, and Father Wisdom will shout them out. And they know when you hear a wisdom guide or name get shouted out, they're in that lucky draw for that month. So you know they're in that lucky draw. And all lucky draws can only be entered one time. There's no two entries, one entry. And every month, the guiders will be taken away and the next guiders will be in. So keep all that in mind and we'll keep these rules going and keep coming back and checking this out so you know your rules and keep checking all the stories, look for all the missing. And if you want a storyline and if you want something done, write to us. Through time, you're going to find out what all our email addresses are and who they are, and you're also going to find out where to write to us and everything else, because we're just setting everything up now. So we need to get as many people, thumbs up, subscribe, and be with us. Join the Wisdom Rangers. Join it, be a fan. Go to Patreon, it's up the top there, check it out. If you know any improvements you want of us, or anything you want us to change, don't be scared to ask us. Because we're here for you. We're here to make your education and to make you a better person in life. But we can't do it ourselves because we can't physically touch you or do it. So we need to have the people around you who love you to have that quality time with you. Spend that little bit extra time bringing up the children and bonding with the children. So when they're older, they can talk about anything. You understand? So this is what it's all about. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to see you all again tomorrow. I'm going to be live here tomorrow. I'm not too sure what time it. And I've got a moderator. I must tell you now. I have this moderator. And his name is Brian. Now he's going to be here and he's going to be making sure that we don't say any nasty words, because we don't want nasty words, because we like clean and tidy, because we're not clean and tidy. So all these little nasty words that we don't like, we don't mind people having nasty words, just take them that way and go and play with them over there somewhere and just take them off your site and don't put them on our site. Because we will block you. Not only will we block you, we will report you as well. Because this is for mummies and daddies, but it's also for children as well. And you've got to have that respect for mummies and daddies and children, you know? And if you're one of the nasty ones that don't have that respect, then we don't need you even coming in to the channel. We'd rather you go Timbuktu or somewhere else. But if you're going to be respectable and good, and follow our little rules, there's a little rule, then we're going to show you the respect that you deserve as well. Yeah? Because people are human. We all come in all different shapes and sizes, different religions, different this, different that. And we have to learn how to send love to each other and respect each other. And Santa gives to all the boys and girls in the world that are good. All the good boys and girls in the world. No matter who, where, what. And then when he does, he sends his love out. He sends his love out to every single person in the world. And most of the times, this is how he does it. He says, it's time I sent my love out now. And I'm going to send my love out to all the human beings. That's every single human being on the planet. And the human beings that are coming tomorrow. And I'm going to send you all my love. And I hope next year to come and see you. So until tomorrow, Santa sends his love to the whole world. And we'll be talking about the next part of the Wisdom Rangers. Because we need Wisdom Rangers, and we need to follow that link up there. Look up the top, Click on it, take you straight to your Patreon. Join it, but join here first. Subscribe, the bell, the comment. That's all we're asking at the moment. The list goes on and on. Santa sends you love. Thank you. Bye. Bye. I will see you some other time. Bye. I'm just going to switch off now. Yeah, I'm just going to end the streaming. Yeah, but streaming doesn't want to end. It happens. But these are complicated, these things. You do your streaming and it never ever ends. You just want, look, know what? Once at the end again, I'm pressing the button and I'm pressing the button. And it's telling me end stream. Oh, why? I tell you what, I'm going to do a different way. So let it cut off. There you go. That's the end of the stream. I'm going to